Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Tang here. I hope you're all doing really well. Um, as most of you have heard, hopefully all of you have heard that we are going to stay closed until the end of April. So with that, I thought I would update you on what my plans are for keeping kids engaged and providing you with resources and things to help make that happen. So excuse me, I'm going to be looking at some notes so I don't forget anything, but let me tell you what my plan is. So by now, most of you have been on the YouTube channel that I made. And as you know, there's some stories on there and there's some lessons and sight word songs, things like that. And that's all great, but I think what I'd like to do is maybe give you a little bit more guidance. And so my plan is to post a new post each and every day, and I'll have it on the site by 9 o'clock. And you look at it whenever it works for your schedule. I know everybody has their own schedule, and so it has to work for you. So your child can view that, and we'll do kind of our morning routine and maybe a story or a lesson or something that we can all do together and participate together. And then at the end of the video, I will give recommendations and suggestions of how maybe the rest of your day can go. Some of the other activities that would be good to do. So we'll see how that goes, and we will start that on Monday. Remember that the things that I put on there are recommendations, suggestions. It certainly is not a hard and fast, you must get this done each and every day. Okay, so you pick and choose what works for you and what your child is willing and able to do. In addition, our district has asked that we stay in contact with each of you, which I agree with. I think it's important. Some teachers are doing online Zoom meetings and things like that. Others are just doing phone calls. I think at this point I feel comfortable with a phone call, and I'd like to schedule it at the same time each week. My thinking on this is that I would be having sort of office hours or contact hours. And I've got Thursday mornings from 9 to 12. And I've got Thursday evenings from 4 to 6. And then Friday morning from 11 to 1. And if you could think about those times and pick a time, maybe 10, 15 minutes during those times that we could set up a scheduled meeting each week that we're out of school. And then send me a note on Remind of when you'd like to schedule that meeting, and then I'll put it on my calendar, and I will be the one to call you at that time each week. And basically it's just to answer any questions, see how it's going. I'd like to be able to talk to each student and hear from them what they're doing, and maybe help them out or sing a song together or whatever. We'll just see how it goes. And then I'll talk to you at our first meeting and see if an online video meeting is of interest to you. If I get enough interest, we'll try that. Otherwise, we'll stick with phone calls. All right. Let's see. So I just wanted to express that what we're all going through right now is really difficult, and so we're all learning as we go. So don't beat yourself up. Whatever you're doing with your student, I'm sure it's been good. The thing I want to emphasize is that my biggest concern is your child's emotional health. And so keeping them active and busy and engaged is going to help with their emotional health. And I'll try to help with that with the things that I post on the site. Just remember that the activities need to have an element of fun, low pressure, make connections whenever you can. And again, I'll try and help with that with my suggestions. And then lastly, I know that the kids really miss me, and I sure miss them, but they miss each other. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun if you take pictures or video of your child doing some of the activities or anything really, if they're doing something fun or if they have something to show us, and send it to me on Remind, and then I'll turn around and post it so that everyone can see it on Remind. And that might help us feel connected with each other. And it would be a lot of fun for the kids to see themselves and see their friends. And don't worry, I won't put them on YouTube or anywhere other than our closed Remind group, okay? And if there's, of course, something you don't want shared, let me know, or just don't post it, and then we won't have that problem. So really, that's about it. I will send a text on Remind with those times for the days that I'm scheduling meetings. And then if you could just send me a response with what works for you, and we'll start that next week. And I'll send a remind on Monday that I've posted our first new morning meeting, okay? And hopefully that will work out. Thank you all for what you're doing, and hang in there. We're all doing the best we can do, and it's good enough for now. Okay. All right. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.